For more on the OECD's outlook for global growth, I spoke with Christian Kastrop. He's head of the Policy Studies branch of the OECD Economics Department, and I asked him about the reasons for the downgrades, particularly here in the United States.
So I think as far as the U.S. economy is concerned, there are indeed some headwinds. First of all, for 2015, the U.S. had a very bad first quarter, unexpected bad quarter. Okay, due to weather and also due to the port strikes on the West Coast. So this is, of course, influencing the rest of the year. This is for 15. For 16, the issue is a bit different. You see, we have the oil price development, which will hamper investment in the US, and this feeds through into demand and all other categories. Second, there is the appreciation of the dollar due to the huge depreciation of other countries, especially Japan and the Eurozone, and this, of course, will give some headwinds to the US economy.
The U.S. Fed is expected to raise interest rates later this year. What impact will that have on the U.S. economy and global growth?
So first of all, I would like to say it is not yet clear when they will do that. I think the Fed has a very great strategy based on facts, and they will look at that. And I think they will probably raise interest rates later than sooner due to the headwinds I just mentioned. If they do it, of course, we will have to take care about the effects on the world financial system. On the other hand, the communication is very well, so we do not expect major problems.
I want to ask you about the European economy. What are your expectations over the next 6 months, and how much is what's happening with Greece playing into everything?
So first of all, this is the other side of the medal from the US situation. The Eurozone is taking some profit. There is a shift of demand from the US to Europe. This is great for Europe, and there will be a profit. Labor market is improving, exports are improving, also the financial conditions have improved. So we are quite moderate positive on the Eurozone. The Greek issue is still pending, but we still believe that with responsible behavior of all parties, I think there should be a solution, and this would also add to growing credibility in the Eurozone.
So, Christian, the OECD gives global growth a B-. It's not terrible, but what needs to happen for that grade to become an A+?
Yeah, so first of all, everybody has to do his homework, but of course this consists of the three main elements. This is, of course, the adequate monetary policy. A lot of that is already in place. The right fiscal policy. This is depending on region and on countries concerned, but also we see quite a progress here. The big austerity time is fading out. Last but not least, we need tailored individual structural reforms in the big countries and all other countries concerned. I think this strategy would work out.
Christian, the OECD expects Chinese growth to come in below government estimates. Why is that, and how can China reinvigorate growth?
Yes, first, the facts are correct. China also, as the US, delivered not a good first quarter. And this has to be seen whether this is part of the necessary rebalancing of the Chinese economy or whether this is really a kind of a sign of a bigger macroeconomic problem. For China, it is indeed important that it shifts the economy from export-led growth to internal demand-led growth. So they have to do that. And what they have to do in the current situation is, again, the right mix. If they have to use macroeconomics, monetary and fiscal, they should use both, but they should feed this into those issues which are most necessary for rebalancing. This is a lot of public investment into environmental issues, into the health sector, transport. I think this is what they should do, and they should not feed, already existing problems, for instance, the housing market.